Devastating storm strikes Kuala Langat, Malaysia. Communities rally in aftermath. Kuala Langat, Malaysia. What started as a small dark cloud on the horizon quickly turned into a scene of utter chaos. In just a few minutes, a violent storm, similar to a tornado, swept through parts of Kuala Langat and Meru, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake, demolishing houses, schools, and commercial buildings. Chaos unleashed, homes and lives upended. The storm tore communities apart, leaving residents to grapple with the daunting task of recovery. Roofs were ripped off as if they were mere pieces of paper and tossed across streets. Walls crumbled, fences twisted out of shape, and entire houses were left exposed to the elements. Metal sheets and broken beams littered the roads, blocking vehicles and trapping residents in their homes. Eyewitnesses described the howling wind as a terrifying force that bent trees and sent heavy debris soaring into the sky. Several residential areas were flattened. Once peaceful neighborhoods now resembled battlefields, strewn with fragments of bricks, glass, and wood. For many families, what began as an ordinary day turned into a life-or-death struggle. Authorities confirm widespread damage. Local authorities later confirmed that dozens of houses suffered severe structural damage. On some streets, entire rows of roofs were torn away, leaving only bare rafters and rain-soaked interiors. Rescue teams worked through the night, assessing the damage and reinforcing unstable buildings. Public infrastructure takes a heavy hit. Public facilities also bore the brunt of the storm. 5 schools saw their classrooms and roofs damaged, forcing them to temporarily close and relocate classes. A community hall and the main building of a district office were partially destroyed, and a nearby building partially collapsed during the storm. In the commercial district, warehouses and small factories were directly hit. Metal walls were bent out of shape, ceilings were torn apart, and equipment was buried under the rubble. Production lines were forced to halt, and water damage spread to storage areas. Disaster declared as response efforts kick in. The local council declared a level 1 disaster in the worst hit areas. Rescue teams were dispatched to clear fallen trees, repair power lines, and reopen roads. Bulldozers and excavators were brought in to remove debris and reinforce dangerously leaning utility poles. Relief centers were opened to provide shelter for families who couldn't stay in their homes. Volunteers distributed food, clothing, and essential supplies, while engineers began preliminary inspections of damaged buildings. The cleanup efforts continued late into the night, with rescue teams working under dim emergency lighting. Storms cause under investigation. Meteorological officials referred to the incident as a tornado-like phenomenon, but its full classification is still under review. Experts believe the storm was triggered by a sudden convergence of hot and cold air, resulting in a rare and intense swirling wind in the region. Its intensity shocked residents, many of whom said they had never witnessed a disaster of this scale. Daybreak reveals full extent of destruction. As dawn broke, the full scale of the damage became clear. Roads were blocked by fallen power lines and uprooted trees, bringing traffic to a near standstill. Power outages and communication disruptions made the situation even more challenging, prompting repair crews to rush to restore services. Local authorities estimated that the repair costs for public buildings alone could run into millions. Temporary waterproof tarps now cover the roofs of hundreds of houses as residents try to salvage what's left of their belongings. Insurance. Companies and government agencies have started processing compensation claims to speed up financial assistance. Psychological scars run deep. The storm also left deep psychological scars on the community. Children from affected schools were relocated to safer locations, and parents joined cleanup crews to help each other. Despite the destruction, the spirit of unity remained strong. Neighbors shared tools, food, and shelter, offering support to those who had lost everything. Rebuilding begins amid determination. Power repair crews continue to replace damaged transformers and reconnect power lines, while construction teams reinforce damaged structures and cleared unstable debris from main roads. For many, the rebuilding process will take weeks, but the determination to restore their homes is evident. Thank you for watching Disaster Scope, where we uncover the truth behind nature's most intense moments. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support keeps this channel going. Click the bell icon to never miss a real, calm, and clear report. Some footage in this video is for illustrative purposes and may not depict the actual event. We'll see you next time. Stay tuned and stay safe.